guys, it's Rosie the Current here. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Molly. I play The Sims content, also with update spreadsheets. And today, guys, welcome to round 1, part 3 of the Dreamer family. So, today's video, I don't really know what household we're going to be getting into that far into. But, let me just say something. I have given up on my aging system. I have given up with it so freaking much. It's like out the window. So, we're not doing an aging system anymore. I cannot be arsed with it. So the household that we were on today is the Dreamer household, and I had played a little bit in this household. I wasn't setting it up and etc., but I haven't actually gone to the whole knit and gritty of the household either. Mind you, this is all a setup rotation for what I'm about to do. So basically this is rotation 0, not rotation 1, but I'm going to call it rotation 1 just for fun. So let me go over the Dreamer household. Darren is pursuing his dream of being an artist while his son hits the books. And Darren may have found his muse, but will his creativity be enough to win Cassandra's affection? Well, let's check. Cassandra is married to Don. So let's jump right into this household. So the households that I have after this is the Pleasants, the Burbs, and the Oldies. So what I might do is I might move in the Oldies off camera just because I have to edit their home to make it like lived in. But the Burbs, we're going to be renovating their house as soon as I move them on this in this video, probably in part 4 rather than in part 1. Rather in part 3. The next household that I have to play is the Pleasants. So that'll be Daniel, Mary Sue, Angela, and Lilith. Yeah. So I'm not doing an aging system anymore. Sorry. That got really confusing with a lot of people, especially how I was doing it with the seasons and the ages. Basically, how do I explain it? Every season, basically, there is 6 seasons. There is 12 seasons. Sorry, there's 12 months and only 4 seasons. So you kind of have to do your math in that. But however, we're not doing ages anymore because ages are really confusing. Like, I understand like people do ages, but I personally don't for my personal gameplay because it just gets really confusing. So we're just gonna have to estimate how old they are rather than saying how old they are. If that made any sense. So let me go after the households that I have already played. I have played the Lothario, the Calientes, and the Brokes. So some things have changed, some things haven't, especially in Darren's life. And I think Darren's home, I think Dirk's at school. I played a little bit of this family, and I say a little bit, and I'll show you what I mean by a little bit, and I have fixed my time, by the way. So I have played this family for a little bit, basically setting up their entire, like, family, the rotation, giving them, you know, bios and shit. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can hear this. I can't. I have no in-game volume, which is a-okay, because that's what I learned in the last 3 videos that I've done. This is part 3, right? No, this is part 4. I think this is part 4. That I had my in-game volume so loud, you guys could not hear me, but I managed to fix that. But now you guys can probably hear the in-game volume. So, like, it's like one or the other. Like, do you want to hear the in-game volume but not hear me? Or do you want to hear me but not my in-game volume? Like, you gotta have to pick one or the other. I'm just trying to see something. I don't remember if this is part 4 or part 3. Oh, this is part 4. This is part 4. So you might see it in part 5. I do really want to do 2 households per thing as well. I'm just gonna talk as Darren picks up all the bills in this household to pay them. But I do want to do 2 households per part, especially since the households are gonna be back to back, back to back to back. The longest household that I have played was the Broke family, only because of I had to go over that whole setup rotation. But however, I did play the Goths and Calientes in part 2, And then I played Dawn in part 1. Who the hell is answering my freaking door? Oh. Oh no. Okay, so they just paid the bill. They have 109 simoleons left in the bank. Do I have the ACR adjuster down, Dirk? No, apparently I am stupid and I didn't spawn it in. Ooh, great. At some point I will do a renovation on those two the houses that are in Pleasantview. Why are you in the yellow? Oh, he wants to get, well, I'm going to focus on Dirk for a second, then focus on Darren. So Dirk is a fortune sim. He has a fortune aspiration. He wants to become a city planner, which is really, really nice. He does want to find a job. And with that job, I don't really kind of want to take any part of it. Now, I don't really know what job he wants, but with the city planner, I might get him into the city planner career. He is a Virgo. He's sloppy, shy, somewhat active, serious, and a little bit grouchy. So, I want to say he's this. Although it's been hard without his mother, Dirk has made every effort to do well. Nope. But has do well in the areas of his life. Dirk is younger than Dustin, by the way. Let's get him into the medicine career as a nursing home attendant. And I don't know if I gave him the secondary aspiration. I didn't. So his secondary aspiration would be knowledge. And you're stuck with that. So let's go over with Darren, because Darren is a very peculiar, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, peculiar type of sim. And let's start off with his relationship panel. So he is desperately in love with Cassandra Lothario. Now, her name before that was Cassandra Goth. But Cassandra doesn't really see the same feelings that he has in her. So he got the next best thing. He met Brandy Broke in the last part. I may have spawned him in with the magic crystal ball, but I don't give a frick. He was gonna meet her anyway and fall in love eventually. So they're just crushing on each other right now. They're kind of just taking it slow. Like, Brandy has kids. He has, well, Dirk. That's kind of about it. He has no attraction to Nina. Typical. He has a really bad relationship with Dawn. Like, he knows Bo, which is really cute. I think that's just really adorable. He has a great relationship with his son, and a good relationship with Mortimer. He is a substitute teacher in the education field at level 3. This is the job I gave him. He works from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. as typical as he is. He is an Aries. He's a knowledge sim. He wants to become a space pirate, which I might change for him. And with his secondary aspiration, he gets a secondary aspiration of, did I say Aries? Yes, he's an Aries. So he gets a secondary aspiration of popularity or romance. I definitely don't see him being a romance, but I do definitely see him being a popularity sim. Oh god. If she gets pregnant by Darren, I'm going to cry. Tears will actually be shed in this video. I don't care. I'm running out of notebook in real life, and my notebook is so fucking, you know. Well, lucid? I don't know. What was it? It's not top heavy. It's, thick. Thank you. Thick. So thick and thick. That's thick. It's so thick that I can barely write in it. So, I'm going to be writing down Darren's information, just so I can put this in the spreadsheet. And just kind of let him do his own thing, and he's flirting with. Oh, and he's flirting with Brandy. His secondary, he's an Aries. His secondary aspiration is popularity. And just kind of at this point, I'm just kind of letting them do their own thing. Which isn't a whole lot, given the fact that it's not a whole lot that they're going to be doing. I'm just going to quickly do this. He's a substitute teacher. Yep. He's a sub-teach. Level 3. The routing in this house is so bad. I hate it. So let's... Amanda Carson. Ooh, pretty name. I'm gonna actually do this via the sim blender because it's just easier. So we go to wants and we do cycle, my lifetime wish, and then we go over here. He wants to become. I love how this is so ironic. He's in the education career and he wants to become the education minister. Oh, that is so ironic. So what I usually do is if their lifetime wish doesn't match their career, I will definitely change it. Like, no sim is going to adopt 20 puppies and kittens in their lifetime. Like, that is something just surreal. I know that you can do it, I just don't want my sims to do that because that's just going to suffer. So he is Fortune Secondary Knowledge. He actually is in a relationship with Lilith Pleasant, who he wants to actually invite her over. Which is a little sad, but you know. He is definitely in it says medicine. I call it the medical career because it just sounds better. Maybe I'm just used to The Sims 3. He is a nursing home attendant. At level 1. Does he work today? No. Awesome. Sometimes, like, when you get your, you're not preaching. The fuck? Sometimes when you get your Sims to, Sim, or your 13, or whatever age group they're in, it makes them go to work right away, but, you know, in this case. Oh, technically Dark would be a secondary of romance as well. Romance or knowledge, but I just put knowledge because it just sounds a lot easier. So, yeah, that is their household kind of setup. Now, I could play the rest of their household days to kind of make their agents kind of legitness. But we'll be getting more into their household. Oh my god, why are you in the yellow? More into their household as the... Fuck off, Nina. I'm just gonna let them play out for a little bit. They technically do have 4 days in summer, so I kind of want to let them have that. This is just ACR at its finest. I apologize if this household is really small. Like, I know in the Broke family that we played a full day, but versus in this household, we're not gonna play a full day because that's just not how that works. Okay. So I'm gonna be saving this household, and I will play them back again in round 2, whatever that makes sense, or just playing the rest of the summer, the first season. I could have just shoved them into fall, but that does not make any sense to me. Anyway, so I will. So this is only part 1 or part 4, of round 1.5. Round 1.5 of part 4. And I'll see you guys back into the Pleasant household when we get there. And I'm just gonna freaking go over here and just do it. So the Pleasant household, this consists of, well, you have 4 household members in pain. You have 4 household members. You have Daniel Pleasant, Mary Sue, and the twins. And I will actually go over the twins' information as well in this video. And who their relationships in, who's their relationships, and who they're dating, etc. Essentially, the Pleasant household actually it goes over the events of cheating and having an affair and affects on a family. Now there is in the Prima guide, in the Sims 2 Prima guide, it says that Daniel basically in the story line event. Not the Prima guide, I'm sorry. In the designated story thing, the scripted event, thank you. In the scripted event for Daniel, the Pleasant, Daniel's supposed to get caught by Mary Sue, but I always think that Mary Sue is oblivious. Mary Sue and Daniel probably have an open relationship. I say probably. So this is a genetic version, a genetically correct Pleasantview, where everyone's genetically correct. I think Mary Sue is the only sim. Oh, they have like day and summer, and they're not going to be a day summer. Nah, I can always go back into the households and make them go into winter anyway. I think Mary Sue is the only sim who doesn't have a genetically correct face because she was adopted by her parents. Okay, so let's get up their information, remove this ficus tree because it does not need to be there, and I will replace it with a stembinder. I don't know if you guys heard that, and like my brain just broke significantly. Oh, I also have the place down. I also have played, hey guys, guess what? I'll show you guys actually when I go to tap them. This will be easier. Hey look, I placed the skyline. I placed the skyline! So we now have a skyline in this household. Yay! I didn't have, or not in this household, I now have a skyline in the world. I didn't place one earlier because I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like that was necessary. I don't know where to put this. I have no idea. Because I usually kind of like a dog. I usually have them adopt a dog. Yeah. That's what I do. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm going to move them back into this back a few days. I don't know. 3 days? Yeah. 3 days back in December because I don't really want to play the whole war. Where is the, for Frixie? Okay. So for Daniel, he is going to be in the drama career because he's in the athletic. And Mary Sue, I don't know what happened to the booklet that I had for the Sims 2 University that I usually do with. And I feel like Mary Sue would definitely be in economics. So let's go over Daniel's information first. He wants to woohoo with Caitlin Langrak. He also wants to woohoo with Mary Sue. You know, there's a time and a place for that, you know. Let's spawn in the ACR adjuster. I eventually will do a renovation of this house as well. Probably off camera. So you're not kind of sitting here waiting. So let's do Daniel's Pleasant's information. This is not the pen that I wanted. So Daniel Pleasant, he is a romance sim. He is a whore. He's a whore just like Dawn. But unlike Dawn, Dawn's a good father. Oh god. Dawn is a good father, but a terrible husband. Daniel is both a terrible husband and a terrible father. Oh my god, look at the schlong. Look at the nose. That's definitely a pleasant nose. At least like her nose is so cute. I'm sorry. I understand they're supposed to be genetically correct, but Lilith is cute. She has a mutant nose. So I guess their genetics come from both Daniel and Mason. So I guess that kind of helps. Angela is not ugly. I give you that. So they definitely did not get the pleasant nose. The disease, the pleasant nose. Let's breed out the pleasant nose. I do a thing in the Sims 2. He wants to become a rock god. No. I do this thing in the Sims 2 where with the pleasants, specifically with the pleasants, that I will make a challenge called breed out the gingers. Breed out the ginger hair. I like the ginger hair, but it's the most dominant ginger hair ever. So Daniel's lifetime wish is to woohoo with 20 different Sims. Oh Jesus Christ, I keep going wrong. Like Daniel and Nina, or Dawn and Nina. This is romance sim. He is a Virgo, meaning that he's going to be a knowledge, because he did not have a choice. He's already a romance sim, so, you know. Some people make him a family sim. No. He's being a knowledge sim. He's going to get full aspirations of the tree. He does work as an assistant coach in the athletic career, which I think is so cute. He does have a bio. I didn't read Darren's bio. I'm sorry. I should have. He does age up in 13 days. Oh god, so he's older, much older than Mary Sue. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, let's look at the relationship panel. He is he's not really in love with Mary Sue, but he is in love with Kaylin Langerak. So let's do Miss Mary Sue. Mary Sue is, like I said, she is not really that in love with her husband. So Mary Sue, she is a fortune sim, and I usually make her a secondary family if her zodiac kind of prevails, because I feel like she would definitely want a family rather than, being that life. She wants to become chief of staff. There's a bug in here. Ah. She wants to become a chief of staff, so maybe she has a change of heart after she gets fired from her career. Ooh, maybe she has a change of heart. Because the lifetime wish always tells a different story than their actual career that she's in. So she is currently in the politics career as a level 2 intern, as a chin intern level 2. So she could get fired or demoted today, so that's kind of fun. So she is a Gemini, meaning that she is a fortune sim, but however, she's already a fortune sim, so that's not actually going to work, is it? So she could be, as a Gemini, she's going to be a knowledge. Damn, she's going to be a knowledge. So if Mary Sue and Daniel don't have any more babies, that is not on me. I would like to have them to have more babies, but I just leave it up to them at that point. So let's do Angela and Lilith. Since they are identical twins, I kind of just want to do them both at the same time. So Angela, I think Angela's older. Yeah. Angela, so she is a popularity sim. And I know they're both zodiacs, and I'm going to be doing both of them just at the same time. She's a B level in school, so Angela and Lilith are both Aquariuses, meaning that they're going to be both family sims. Secondary family sims, if I might add. So I feel like that would be great. I'm going to sneak out dark. That's lovely. So Angela and Lilith are both popularity romance, popularity family, I'm sorry. Some people make Lilith a romance sim. I don't really feel like that's kind of all her. Although, I could. I mean, they're already family anyway. I'm following with the Zodiac rule. So, Lilith's lifetime wish is to become a military general. What? And with this, I will be adding Blue Water Village in at some particular point, and I will be playing that off camera, so, we're not going to go through this all over again. The first thing I'm going to do is give them... Oh, wait, you already had a token. Give them all their MCC tokens. I'm hoping you're not pregnant. Thank God. MCC tokens from the mid... so she wants to become Captain Hero. Okay. Okay, bitch. I didn't really change this with a mod, but I don't really mind it at this point. So let's give them... I forgot to give them the secondary aspirations. So your secondary aspiration is family. I didn't really give a crap about your popularity tree. Not that a whole lot, really. So let's do you, and you can get your secondary popularity tree. Okay, so they are all good. So Angela and Lilith despise each other. So one of the first thing I'm going to do is actually, because their hair did default, I'm going to... Angela's, like, embarrassed by her parents because they're doing the flirty. I usually have Daniel and Mary Sue, woohoo before Mary Sue goes to work. Usually. All I'm doing is I'm changing Lilith's appearance, because her hair defaulted, and it's cute, but I just don't feel like it's her. It doesn't really suit her. You get what I mean? Lilith is in golf. She's just misunderstood. I mean, then again, her parents did ignore her for all of Lilith and Angela's life. Angela is the golden child. Angela could do no wrong in Mary Sue and Daniel's eyes. But Lilith... Oh, I had actually had a storyline before... Oh, I need to get the hairline in. I had actually had a storyline before where Angela got pregnant, and she was the biggest disappointment between both Daniel and Mary Sue. So, will this happen again? I don't particularly know. I do actually like this hair on Lilith, but you know, it's Lilith. If I put this on her hair on her, many things will happen. Someone will die. um, let's just be real here. Someone will die. No one will die. Jesus Christ. So Daniel and Mary Sue do not like. I could put this hair on her. No, I'm kidding. Oh, why? I like this red hair on her. I actually want to keep that. I'm gonna keep that on her. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Daniel does not like Dustin Bro because he thinks he is an outsider. He lives in a fucking trailer park with his mom and two other siblings. Yeah, I understand that, Daniel. But like, come on. You could be a really sweet person. But no. And Mary Sue isn't exactly fond of him either. Being frank. I mean, they're both not. They were both cut from they were definitely cut from different cloths. So I do have an eyebrow thingy for a Lily Pilly. And if it would open, oh, no, the face mask. That's in the eyebrow thingies. See? She got an eyebrow piercing. She's so freaking cute. Terrifying. But cute. Her, jacket, I'm aware is in English. I don't care. I just fell back in love. Oh, that's so cute. Would it be wrong if I made you woohoo with your wife before she goes to work? Danielle woohoo. Okay. Angela wants to join the athletic career, so I will definitely have her do that after I give her a makeover. Why does this hair fit her? And I'll actually show you guys what I mean by I can give her bangs. What I mean by a hairline. I really want to give her this hair. But I don't want them to be, they're twins. I get they're identical twins, but I'm not going to make them look the same. You get what I mean? I actually really like that hair on her. It's a different hair, different color. I just like it. It's pretty. It's pretty. I like it. Maybe she has like maybe she has like a ginger blonde and her sister just has a red blonde. A red ginger. Yeah. This is a cute, by the way. So now what I'm going to be doing is actually go into the wardrobe section and I'm going to grab this, loads, I'm going to be grabbing this little thing, and it's the Scalp and Hairline Overlay Box from DD and PF on the Force Tumblr. I'm not going to leave it down in the description below because it's just already there, but you can just look it up, like hairline, Sensu hairline. And I'm going to be adding a scalp overlay over a ginger. She gets red. Because her hair is red. Mary Sue gets a hairline of black. Oh my freaking god, I have skitters in my room. Don't ask, I don't have the window open, I swear. So she gets the black hairline, and then you get, of course, ginger red. And it just adds like a freaking hairline to all of their heads, in a sense. It's like, look, I'm sorry. She is adorable. Look at her. Look at ma'am. She's like, they're so, these masks are gonna be Yeetus. I just see them in every single house, and I'm like, I'm sorry, did somebody actually just like masks or something? I don't know. I mean, they already had a pregnancy king. So let me remove those disgusting mix. They don't need to be on the wall. I don't know why they're on the wall. Somebody at EA just said, yeah, that's a decor. No, that's not decor. Like, I want to know who died and said that's decor. So I just bought them a painting about a Saturn. I feel like Daniel bought that at a garage sale and said, hell yeah. Are they just not enemies? Oh, they're just not fighting with each other, which is a good thing. Now, I'm going to be using the sim blender to get Angela her career because I am too lazy for her to go upstairs and get her the career herself, so she is going to be joining the athletic career at level 1 as a water person. Now, there isn't a whole lot of things I can really have Angela do besides fight with her sibling. Oh, they're nude. Yeah, they're gonna do a casual woohoo. I'm not gonna fucking show that. That is not it for me. Thank you. But I already know they did the woohoo because these two were the subject. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, oh, I was supposed to say, don't go near your sister. I mean, you can chat with her, I guess. Not Lilith doing the freaking smuffle. I mean, hey, if you actually spoke to your sister, you might actually find out that you actually have something in common. Your parents are both assholes. Oh god, if you actually, that was funny. If you actually spoke to your sister, you would find out your parents are both a-holes. So Mary Sue is off to work, Daniel is making the bed. Let me go over their bios. I didn't even know Daniel was not floppy, I guess. He's not neat. Daniel's neat. He's shy, he's lazy, he's serious, and he's extremely grouchy. Anyway, so since his father Jeff died without achieving his dream to Mars, Daniel has felt the overwhelming guilt. Mary Sue achieved active and friendly. Mary Sue believes in people are inherently good, but she enjoys pottery, or she used to, that she had in her free time. Mary Sue is sloppy. She's outgoing. She's very, I guess, active, like in between active and lazy. I don't know. She's serious and she's very mean. Angela, she's sloppy, she's shy, she's extremely active, she's really playful, but she's actually really mean, rather than her sister. Holy crap. Angela is perfect and beautiful, but she dreams of being a fishing boat captain. No, she doesn't. Oh, I guess they're both evil. I guess they're both assholes. Lilith is sloppy, shy, extremely active, serious, and a little bit grouchy. Lilith had it harder than her twin sister, so she says, which, you know, which just isn't fair. So that's kind of them. I should have done their sexualities. What is Dan's sexuality? Spoiler alert, I'm not gay. Daniel's sexuality is straight. I don't know if any done this. Yeah, let's make a booty. Okay, let's not make a booty call. There's no one in the household you wouldn't make a, you would know that would make a booty call to. So he is actually having an affair. He's having an affair with Kaylin Langer. I think I mentioned that. I do not know what is going on with the mailbox at all, or why it's glitching out. It's so bad. I wasn't doing that at Dawn's condo. I'm just doing it now. What do you want to do? You want to buy a telescope worth 500 simoleons. I mean, alright. Not sure why, though. The second thing that I'm going to do is add Mary Sue's pottery wheel. I am removing this TV because it's utterly useless. The only reason why I added a pottery wheel, because she does, I think Mary Sue does have a hobby in, I really can't tell because she's at work, but I can tell on his. His hobby is tinkering, meaning that we're going to be getting the, move tree, move! Down, bitch. I'm going to grab this thing. Location is not out of bounds. I'm just putting on Mon again. I'm just gonna make the driveway invisible. Like the driveway doesn't exist. What do you mean? What do you mean the driveway exists? There's no driveway. And if you think there's a driveway here, you're wrong. You're very, very wrong. So I'm gonna do this one. This is a. Hold on, let me friggin' this out. Alright. So I'm gonna turn this, and I'm actually just gonna do a 1 bike gap. Yeah. Maybe not. And I'm gonna be giving them, of course, I'm gonna be giving them a gate. Yeah. A gate, basically, they're not exactly getting a car in the sense. We're gonna be grabbing the old clunker, and now they have 442 simoleons. But he is gonna be working on the engine of the rust bucket. I know he wants to have 3 loaves at once, and he also wants to move with Caitlin and Greg. So we're gonna probably have that happen. There's nothing in this house that is dirt cheap. Oh, I probably just said dirt cheap. Oh well. I'm gonna be doing something really quickly. I'm gonna be checking the time on this recording. I've been recording for 37 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna be ending this part right here. So I'll be back when we jump. I'll jump back in when we are back in part 5.